Tonight we'll hear the story of Crispy Bear. A long time ago, this little bear was alive because she listened to her father, so she was happy. But Crispy had one terrible problem. She was filled with curiosity. Yes, and one day she saw something new and died.
Just like that?
Yes.
Same ending as every day.
I get it, Dad. I will never do anything new or different.
Good man, Thunk.
My family has always survived by living by my dad's one rule. Never leave the cave. We never had the chance to explore the outside world. But what we didn't know was that our world was about to change.
Eve, come down! Get to the cave! Go! Look out!
You really need to see this. It's so beautiful.
DreamWorks' The Croods.
Okay, so first off, let me just say that because this is from Chris Sanders, the guy who did Lilo and Stitch and How to Train Your Dragon, I'm already excited. I have tremendous faith in him as a talent. I think it was a shame that Disney let him go. So I'm going to support him with the Croods. I actually met him one time at San Diego Comic-Con. He has his own table that sometimes he's there actually by himself. You can just walk right up and meet him. And he was very kind. He signed one of his sketchbooks for my sister. And so great guy, really grounded, really down to earth, very talented. So I'm rooting for the Croods just for that. As for the film itself, it looks cool to me. It looks very much like a mix between Journey to the Center of the Earth, particularly Journey to the Center of the Earth 2, you know, the recent film with The Rock and Josh Hutcherson, but also, and then it also reminds me of Brave. I think particularly with her climbing the rock, the side of the cliff, just the way Merida did at the beginning of Brave. So I kind of sometimes wish that these movies, you know, I know they don't want to give each other ideas, but I wish occasionally they would check with each other, because you had the same thing this summer with both the Avengers and the Dark Knight Rises ending with nukes and the hero risking their life to take it out somewhere far away. So it would just, I think it would benefit everybody if, you know, we wouldn't have these repetitive sequences. I wonder how that even happens. I wonder how, I mean, I guess the nuke's more obvious, but the fact that everybody would be like, let's have our heroine climb a wall, scale a wall, it'll be exciting. But so I think that's a little bit of that's my only problem with that. But the film looks very cool. The only other slight problem I have is that Nicolas Cage's voice is extremely distinct. You know it's him, you hear it's him. But he looks like he's doing a funny job. I liked the opening story where, and then he says, and then it died from curiosity. And I thought that was great, because you so rarely see a blood splatter for a character in even if it's in a fictional story that a character's telling within the movie in a family film. So leave it to Chris Sanders to go there. So The Croods looks good to me. I mean, this is a short peek, but I have faith in the writer-director. And I think, you know, I think it's interesting. I'm glad to see him thinking outside the box. I think the Croods look great. I think it was a brave choice to make them look like Neanderthals. I think that's something you would never get Disney to approve, because they would feel it wasn't marketable. Maybe I'm wrong, but I just think, you know, off the top of my head, I think that, you know, they would always want to go for the cute brand characters. So I love that aspect of it. And I'm just very excited. Also, Ryan Reynolds does a voice in this, and it was funny not to see him featured more in the trailer. So we'll see. But The Croods, interesting. Also, it's worth noting that this is the first picture from the new Fox DreamWorks deal. So I hope they start off their relationship on a good foot. What do you think? Do you think that this is a good beginning for the Fox DreamWorks animation deal? And does the Croods look good to you? What do you think of Nicolas Cage's voice work? Does he disappear enough into it, or are you fine with him standing out? And what do you think of these repeat sequences in films? That are, I think, unintentional, but it's just odd that they all keep coming up. Be sure to write your thoughts down below, and as always, thank you to coming to be on the trailer, not just for the latest trailers, but for these quick snapshot reviews. Thanks for watching.